I'm vlogging YouTube today. I have been thinking like I need to get on YouTube. I need to get on YouTube. And I did like 1 or 2 videos, but I really want to prayerfully, Lord, help me make this more consistent because I've been so consistent on like TikTok. And I'm like, okay, if I could do short form, I could definitely do long form. So we're going to try. So we're here. We're here and we're doing a vlog, a long form vlog. I think it's going to be a daily vlog. I don't even know what we're doing. All I know is I'm recording and we're going to go from there. But yeah, it is after 7. I need to run up and wake up my daughter. She should already be up. We have to get ready to drop her off. All right, so let's get her ready. So if you follow me on socials, then you know every morning my kids do a morning snack. So that's typically chocolate milk with breakfast cookies. So my son just came down right now. So I'm making his morning snack so that he could go back upstairs. So we are packed and ready for my daughter to head over to her hybrid program. My kids are already up. They came downstairs, got their morning snack, and I'm sure you can hear them in the background. So I don't know if we're going to be doing homeschooling today, simply because I have a couple of things that I need to get done. I might just give them an activity. We're planning to make gingerbread cookies. The kids are excited for that because this week is our gingerbread week. I give like a theme each week, so we're doing gingerbread men. So I need to go to Walmart or ShopRite, someplace where I can. I'm not making it from scratch. That's not my ministry, not yet. But I do want to get like the gingerbread cookie mix. I think I've seen it at like ShopRite or Walmart or something. So I'm gonna see if I can try and get that. I also need the cookie cutters as well. So hopefully I'm able to get all of that today, and then we can make these cookies either today or tomorrow. So yeah, that's gonna be exciting. The kids have been talking about that. I hope they come out well. But even if they don't come out well, it's still just the memories and the thought that counts. They are off to school. My other kids are upstairs. They still have a couple minutes of playtime before they come downstairs. So I am probably gonna unload the dishwasher while they're eating. I'm gonna use this time to get to do my morning devotion. I have not done that yet this morning because this is the day that the Lord has May. So we're gonna get our morning devotion done. They have about 20 minutes or so before they come down and start to do what they do. So let's get in the word so that we are filled with the fruits of the Spirit when they come downstairs.
You are faithful, faithful through all things. You are faithful, faithful through all things. You are with us, we are not alone.
So we're not homeschooling today because I want to start to take her hair out. I'm most likely going to wash it. I don't do everything in the same day because it's just a lot for me. So most likely going to just take it out today, and I will wash it and style it tomorrow. Sometimes it's even a 3-day thing for me. I take it out day 1, wash it day 2, put it into like braids, and then day 3 is when I style it. It just depends on how everyone is feeling. But you know, they normally don't do any type of electronics in the morning, but the tablet is the only way for her to sit still. So on hair days, I have to make an exception and I let her, but whatever she does, so right now they're doing Khan Academy. Whatever she does is educational, so it kind of like replaces our homeschool time. But because she's on her tablet, my son also gets to be on his tablet as well. That's what they call. No, no one's doing games. We're doing Khan Academy, okay? That's what it means when you're blessed because the person next to you is blessed. So Timmy is currently experiencing the overflow of Tiwa's blessing. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do their hair, do her hair. The big and small, right? Look for the small letters.
I did find it.
Yeah, where's the other small letters? Do you see it? Any other small letters? And you guys can get a snack, okay? And then we'll do the rest later, okay? Okay? Just one more. And just one more, okay? Just one more, just one more. Tiwa, come on. You're tired? I know you're tired. Come on. One more and then let's get snack. You want Oreos? You want Oreos? Yeah. So come on, sit so that we can. We need to finish first, then we could get snack, okay? Alright, just one more. Mommy just has to take this one. No, that's it. That's it, okay? That's it. Alright, sit down so that I can pack it. And then we'll do the rest later, okay? You're doing a good job, I know. Come on. So as you can see, I could not finish her hair. She was starting to get cranky. It's around the time where they have snack and take a nap. So between her not liking to do her hair in general, plus the time, I figured it was better to just pack it and then do the rest later. So sometimes like it takes me the whole day just to take out her hair, which is why it takes me a couple days to get her hair done. So right now they're having snack. I'm going to, once they're finished snack, did you guys get your juice? Once they finish their snack, they will head up to bed. I think there's one that's already open to me.
Oh, I see one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once they finish their snack, they will head up to bed. I want to pick something up from Walmart. You have it? Do you need help? Because I just bought Tiwa new clothes, so because she has new clothes, I kind of want to update her inventory, and I also want to clean up her closet a little bit. Her clothes have been in the same bedroom that the older two stay in, but I kind of want to start to move her stuff to her bedroom. So that's a part of what I want to do today. So I'm looking for like bins, storage bins that I can use to keep her full clothes in. Also going to like label them so that she's also able, because she helps me with laundry, so that she's also able to put clothes away herself and even pick them out if she needs to. Do you need help, baby? Yeah, so I want to try and do like a Walmart pickup order if I could find some storage bins. The ones that I have at home are not really going to work. Storage bins, maybe one for tops, pants, sets, PJs, and then everything else would be hung. Her dresses, her jackets will be hung. So what did I say? Tops, pants, sets, PJs. I already have something for her undergarments. So I think we just need 4 bins. So hopefully I could pick something up from Walmart to finally, because I bought her some new clothes maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So I just need to put everything in inventory, and that's kind of what's been holding me up. They're kind of just now in bins in the guest room, because I don't want to put them in her bedroom until I've kind of categorized and organized and see what I have, see what we still need. So that's going to be the plan for today, I believe. All right, guys, you almost finished with your snack? All right. Finish up so we could go to bed. Today I had like, I don't know if you would call it like my first official meeting. So this past Sunday was my last Sunday at my church. I was there since 2013, so do the math. Over 10 years. And it was bittersweet, but I believe about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months at this point now, I felt like God was leading me to transition to my father's church. And it was something, I know it was God, because me, I had already told myself that I wasn't going to my father's church. I love my dad. I love him, like nothing against the church, nothing against my father. I just doing ministry with family is challenging. Shake. And I know that I'm called to ministry. So I just always thought that I would fulfill that outside of my father's church. But it seems like God is calling me to do some good work there. So my father came home yesterday, and so pretty much what I'm going to be doing is, that should go at the bottom, right? So pretty much what I'm going to be doing is, yes, worship is my calling or a part of my calling, but I'm not really serving in that capacity in this season. What I'm really going to be doing is more of like the structure, the organizational, the behind the scenes, the what makes a church work, what makes a church run type of stuff, which I'm really excited about, because last year I had sensed that God was moving me. Do you need to go to the bathroom? Yep. Okay. Last year I had sensed that God was moving me out of worship ministry for a time and stepping into more of a like organizational overseeing. Not to say that I wasn't overseeing the worship ministry, but I was still very much in the weeds, right? And I felt like it was time for me to kind of get out of the weeds a little bit and do more organizational structuring, things of that nature. And I thought that it was going to be at the church that I currently left. Well, I shouldn't say leaving because I haven't heard from God that I'm leaving. I just, spoke to my pastor that I'm taking a sabbatical for a year. What God will do at the end of 2026, I don't know. But as of now, at the end of 2026, I will be going back to my church. Um, so I shouldn't use the word leaving, more of a sabbatical. But so yeah, I'm really excited because when my father came yesterday, the one of the things that I really want us to talk through is like the order of service. That's something that I actually worked on a little bit at my previous church, not to the extent that I would have liked, but I did work on it a little bit there. So I'm happy that, I get to do it at my father's church. I should probably stop calling it my father's church and call it like my church. Because at least for the next season, it will be my church, because I will be leading and doing all the things. But yeah, we got to kind of. So what I did with him yesterday was I kind of sat down. He talked me through what his current order of service is, and then I now gave some strong suggestions. Meaning things that we were going to be changing. But it's encouraging that my father is on board with all of my ideas, because he's the pastor, he's the lead pastor, so he's the visionary. I'm just coming alongside him to make sure that the vision that he has, the vision that God has given him, comes to pass. But I love how the ideas and the visions that I have, he's also taken it and he's like, yes, let's implement it, let's run with it, let's do it. And I've asked him to make some tough decisions or some tough calls lately, and some were hesitant, but he was still like, I understand why you want us to do this, so let's do this. So it's really encouraging to me. I'm just praying that God honors the work in this season. Not just that he honors it, but that he is the one directing it, and like all the ideas that I'm getting, all the ideas that my father gets, all the ideas that anyone in the leadership team gets, come straight from God. That's what we want. We have the wisdom of man. I have experience, I have expertise, but there's nothing like the wisdom of God. So yeah, so that's exciting. So this Sunday is going to be my first official Sunday at that church. It's gonna feel a little weird, I think, only because I never really went to their church on a Sunday morning. I went a couple months, maybe 2 or 3 months ago, because they had needed my assistance with worship. But I think that was like the first time in all the years of the church existence that I had really helped on a Sunday morning. I normally helped like in the back end. Maybe I would design graphics for them, or I helped a lot during COVID. Are you guys finished? I helped a lot during COVID with like video editing and stuff like that. But that was like the first time I helped on a Sunday morning. And thank you, baby. So one of the ministers at my church, I think it's just gonna be like church A and church B, because there's too many churches in this equation. But one of the ministers at the church that I'm taking a sabbatical from was like, I hope you don't like accidentally drive here, and it is gonna feel weird. It's gonna feel weird like spending a Sunday morning at another church, because I've always been at that church for 10 plus years. But I'm excited for what God is going to do in this season. All right, kiddos, are we ready for bed? Yeah. All right, let's go to bed. Let me get these kids in bed so that I can try and order the stuff from Walmart and get a little bit of me time before they wake up. All right, we are running a little bit late. I was just chilling on the couch. Didn't even notice that. I mean, we're not late, but I like to get at the pickup line. I like to get to pickup line early. Early. I like to be like the first 5 cars, but we're running late. Tiwa, do you have your shoes? Come on, get your shoes. Let's go. Okay, no problem. Tiwa, we have to go. Mommy's late, okay? Can I help you, please? Alright, let's go, Tiwa. Let's go. Woo! It's cold! It's cold! Alright, I'll see you in the car. Of course, it's the day when I'm running late that Tiwa wants to have a tantrum. I think because we woke her up. So you know, like as adults, even if somebody wakes us up from our sleep, we're cranky, you know? So I get it. I get it, but I'm also like, we don't have time for this. I'm trying to be the first 5 cars, and looking at the time today, I'm not. Hopefully I could still be like within the first 10, but we left later, much later, a couple minutes later than normal, and that couple minutes, it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Tiwa, you want to try and sleep? Okay, so close your eyes and try to sleep, okay? Sorry, I know you were probably having a good dream and we done woke you up from your dream. I'm sorry, baby. Just try to close your eyes. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little baby. Okay. So remember how I was telling you guys earlier today that I was going to do a pickup for like some storage bins, either from like Walmart or Target or someplace where I didn't have to get the kids out of the car. Ooh, girl, the sun is glistening in my face. So the Holy Spirit was like, yeah, no, you're not going to do that. You know why? Because you already have storage bins that you can use. And I was like, well, what do you mean? What do you mean? And when I was taking them to bed, and I see it's in her bedroom, so I see it every single day when I take them to bed. But it just was kind of highlighted to me today because we have a like 4-bin drawer, and it's like cloth bins in her bedroom that we don't use. We don't use it at all. I bought it. We've carried it like from our apartment. Guys, can we go? Like, I'm late. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It was like I was not getting the right of way to turn. My goodness. Anyway, so we had this drawer set. We got it when Tammy was born, when my oldest was born. So it's at least like 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. And we had it in the apartment. And when we moved to the house a couple years ago, I just brought it with us because I was like, we'll probably need it. And we haven't really used it. I kept a couple of Tiwa's clothes in there, but we didn't use it much. So right now it's empty. It's still in her bedroom, but it's empty because I want to use her closet. I don't want like a separate storage for clothes. So I think that's why I haven't used it. But the bins pull out and they're cute. Like, and it's 4. Remember how I was telling you guys that I need 4? Like, I think I need 1 for tops, 1 for bottoms, 1 for sets. Did I say one for sets the last time? Because I'm still debating in my mind, like if I want to put sets together or if I want to put it in tops and bottoms. But anyway, I think I need like 4. And it is a 4-bin drawer. So I don't even need to go to Walmart to get anything because I'm not utilizing it. So why don't I repurpose what we already have at home? And that, my friend, is stewardship, because that's how I would have gone out bought a whole new set of bins, and then this is still here taking up space, not being used, you know? So that's just my encouragement to you. Like, before you go out and buy things, look around your house and see if there's something that is just if there's something that is just like sitting around, laying around, that you don't use, that you can actually repurpose, right? So yeah, that's how the Holy Spirit just grabbed me up and was like, don't you dare pick anything up until you utilize this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear you. I hear you. So that's what we're gonna do. As soon as I pick up my daughter, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna try, like, she's cranky right now, but I'm gonna try and finish taking out the rest of her hair. Hopefully I can do that. If not, it's just gonna have to be tomorrow morning, which is okay. It's totally okay. So, and then I would get started on her clothes, updating the inventory for her clothes, and then using those bins, just moving them from the drawers compartment into her closet. So that's what we're gonna do once we get home. Today's Thursday, so you already know I don't cook on Thursdays. It is leftover Thursday. Or you may not know because I don't talk about this on YouTube. This is my first YouTube, so they won't know. How would they know? How would they know? Unless you follow me on socials, then you know that I don't cook on Thursdays. It's leftover Thursdays. So, and there's definitely some things left over in the fridge that we can eat. Nothing really from Thanksgiving because we finished all that. But there's a couple things I made stew last night, so I'm probably just gonna boil rice and eat that. Also, I want to take out this hair. I've had it in for maybe 2 months now. I don't remember. It's been a while. It's been too long. And every time I'm getting ready to take it out, somebody is like, oh, your hair is so nice. That's not helping me. Tell me my hair is messy. Tell me it needs to be taken out yesterday. Because I'm tired. Like, I'm not somebody that, I don't keep hair in for too long because I get bored with it. And though I really love this style and I'm definitely going to do it again, I think I want to get a wig on. I think that's what I want. But the thing is, before I take this out, I need to know what I'm jumping into, so that, because I don't want to deal with my natural hair. I love my natural hair. Thank you, Jesus, for my natural hair. But it's a lot of work. And it's also not at the length that I want it to be right now. I mean, actually, no. I could do finger coils, actually. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want something nice and long, you know? I think I did short, so now I want something a little long. Maybe go back to my bust style. But yeah, so I don't know if like that ever happens to you. Like in your mind, you're like, I'm taking out my hair today. I'm taking out my hair. And then maybe you're in the store or you go to church or something and somebody's like, your hair is so nice, so beautiful. And then it now has you rethink like, maybe I could carry it for another week. It's still hitting. But I want to take it out. I know twists, they get prettier, if that's the best word. They get like better looking as the time goes on, so I do get that. But I think the time has gone on and the time has passed, and now it's time for me to take it off. No, just as I expected. Guys, I'm like number 15 in this line. What'd you say to me? It's gonna take so long, right? Mommy likes being in the front, but it's okay. Girl, I was not going to do this. After we got home from picking up my daughter, I just kind of sat down. I was productive though, because I started kind of editing this vlog actually because I was like, if this vlog is gonna go out, I gotta start editing it. So then I sat down. I think I sat down a little bit too long, and I was like, oh my goodness, do I really need to start doing these clothes? And also, I have some of her clothes washing right now. But I told myself that I was going to do this today, and I am capable of doing it. It's not that I'm tired, I was just having a lazy moment. So sometimes you got to push your flesh to do what it doesn't want to do. So that's why I'm here, getting ready to do inventory for Tiwa's clothes. And it was so funny because I was talking to some sisters a couple weeks ago, and I was telling them how I take inventory of my kids' clothes, and it felt like a new idea. And it hit me. I was like, oh, I don't think a lot of people really do this. But to be fair, it's something that I started recently too, because I am a terrible steward of clothes, like very, very bad. And I knew that it was something that I wanted to improve on. There's a verse in there's a verse in Proverbs 27. Hold on. Proverbs 27, verse 23, and I'll put it up on the screen, I think. We'll see about that. But Proverbs 27, verse 23, it says, be sure you know the condition of your flocks. Give careful attention to your herds. So obviously we don't have flocks in today's day, right? But when I think about that in modern times, it's like, know the condition of everything that you are responsible for. And a part of what I'm responsible for isn't just my kids, but it's also, the things that we have in this house. I need to be a good steward of everything. And there were seasons where, like, especially with my oldest daughter, she would have like 4 black leggings. And I'm like, why does a little girl need this many leggings? Why? It's because I would forget that she has it. I would go out and buy it, and then after she wears it one time, I would stuff it somewhere in the back of the closet, and then I'm like, oh, she's going out, she needs leggings again. No, she doesn't. Just be wise and take inventory of your flock, aka the stuff that's in her closet. I also feel like kids don't need that many clothes. Kids don't need that many clothes, because even with my oldest and even with Timmy, not so much with my youngest, because I think that's when I kind of got the hang of it, but with my older two, we would have clothes that still had tags on them, and I'm just like stuffed in the back of the closet somewhere that could have been worn or that could have been given away. I mean, eventually they were probably given away, but it's like we weren't being good stewards of the things that were under our roof. So I really had to take a good look at myself and say, okay, we need to work on this, because it doesn't make sense for her to have stuff in her closet that still has tags on it. Granted, if it's not her size yet, okay, that's great. We put it away for when it is her size. But even that, I would have issues where maybe she was in like a size 4 and somebody got her something in a size 6. So, but I don't take inventory, I don't take mental notes, so I just stuff it somewhere, maybe at the top of her closet or something, and in my mind, I'm like, oh, in a couple months, she will be able to wear this, and then a year goes by, I'm cleaning it out, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, it's too small for her now, So it's not just the stuff that they're currently wearing that I take inventory of, but it's also the stuff that, they will wear in the future. I feel like I have done so much better with their clothes since I started this process. It's actually something that I also want to do for myself as well, but as moms, we always take care of the kids first. It's a new day, but I know I left you guys hanging last night. I was taking inventory of my daughter's clothes as you saw, but then shortly after the kids came in because they were hungry, they needed dinner. So I was able to actually finish all her clothes late into the night, early this morning. I also finished my son's clothes as well. So it's just my oldest daughter, Tammy's clothes that I just need to work on and update her inventory. But I'm so glad that I did this. It just makes me feel just like the scripture says, right? Like, know the condition of your flock. Like, I know exactly how many clothes she has, what type of condition they are in. The way that I organized it on my spreadsheet, it just makes things so organized, so structured. It's just easy for me to know what they have, what they need. And I have been like iterating on this process over time. So I feel like I have a good handle on it now. So if you're interested in taking inventory of your own kids' clothes and understanding like really why I do this, the heart of it, and how I do it, my process of doing it, I can even show you guys the spreadsheet that I put together. Just let me know. I don't mind, doing a video on that. But yeah, this is the end of this vlog. It was just supposed to be a daily vlog, but I said I had to come back on today just to kind of wrap it up. But I am so excited. I can't wait to do more of this. I do a lot of vlogs on, short form, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. I'm happy that I'm finally bringing it to long form. So if you enjoyed this, please stick around, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.